Alright, who do we still need to do? Let's start knocking out more SRs. Did I get my Megurus yet? Let's go check the idol list, it's gonna be faster. I know, it's been rough this year. I think it's because it keeps getting... It starts to warm up and then it gets cold again. And so like everyone's immune systems just aren't ready for it. Alright, so this Meguru is next. Little Meguru sitting outside the convenience store waiting for P-san. We did not update my Mimi's outfit last time. Terrible. Let's get her into this punk outfit. Can you guys see my cat on top of the chair? Look at this monster. Just climbing. Like, this is an old leather chair we had that has been completely shredded to pieces. So when we got new chairs, because it was shredded to pieces, we had to leave it for her. It's like literally where she sleeps at night. And she loves climbing on top of it. What are you doing, Robbie? Now she's like, he noticed me. I'm in trouble. That cat does not trust me. Our little boy sleeping up top loves me, but the little girl, man, it's my wife or nothing. Alright, here we go. We're on that Meguru grind. She has a vocal 2 appeal. That's actually better than normal. So we'll go up the mono tree, and then we'll probably grab this one before we go too crazy here. Don't need to grab vocal right away. There's the perfect right off the bat, 315 fans. We're getting a lot of perfects lately. Nice. Yeah, my little guy. Now, for those of you who aren't in the know, I had 15 cats growing up. That's too many cats. But we've got 2 now. So the little boy, he enjoys being picked up, but only for about a minute tops. He always wants to be picked up, and then he wants to get down right away. And then a little girl likes to be in my wife's lap, but she is the only one who gets lap privileges, that's for sure. Okay, I'm like, it's taking forever to load. Did we fail? Did we perfect again? No, it just hasn't shown the traditional Meguru success yet. Oh, talk show room leveled up already? Jeez. Okay, so we're almost done with fans already in season 1. So if we see a really good vocal room, we can hit that up. So in case you're new to my True End run, I always go pure vocal because that's what my supports are. If all of your supports happen to be good at dance or visual, I recommend not going pure vocal. But I just happen to get like all of my SSR supports and everything are always good at vocal, so I do vocal. And I kind of like it because if you go pure vocal, you can pretty much always win quarters and wing final. Like unless you get super unlucky and it's like visual first to vocal third. I think that's like the only time when it gets a little dicey. But otherwise, dance first, and even I think visual first, vocal second, are usually winnable as a pure vocal team because you can snipe that last hit on a dance or visual and get the top appeal on vocal. And then in wing finals, vocal's the only tough one to get first place on. So if you're vocal, then you're ready for it. All right, so this Meguru does not have very many vocal stats, so we are going to have to get a bit more vocal than we normally do in these runs. Because we've been doing SSRs lately, and they get like 80 something stats just from conversations, but SRs only get like 2. And one of hers already gives us only 5 instead of 20, so we're going to actually need some vocal. But here's a promise. This week, dance lesson. We want the memory 3 so that we can last hit in wing quarters. So we're going to do it even though it's a pretty high fail rate and a lesson we don't want. You can still get the tension and appeal boost even if you fail the room. So it's not that big of a deal, especially since it is the dance room. If you fail it, you lose a little bit of dance, and that's fine. Okay, are we in last week of season 1 already? So I'm going to grab these gold skills from Mano. One's a 2.5 vocal with an extra vocal buff at the end, which is crazy good. And a vocal 30% up in the first 3 turns, 30% of the time, which is even better, honestly. Because you can use that with like the Mamimia field. Alright, so I think this is her last conversation we're getting from Meguru, but at least we can get 20 vocal from it. So, it's something. More promises. Telling Meguru that we prefer to drink coffee too, because we are also hyper-American. And let's see what we got. One girl in mental room, one girl in vocal room. I'm going to grab the mental now, so that we can completely ignore mental later. Because you need probably around 300 or so mental to deal with the legend, which is the 100k audition in season 4. Alright, season 2 begins. Everyone's in the photo shoot room, feels bad. I've learned my lesson with critical failures in the SP room here, that you never want to risk it. You always want to spend your SP before you do the SP room, just in case you crit fail and lose 40 SP, and then your run is destroyed. Alright, we are getting a lot of morning communications from Meguru here. No promises though, but hopefully we'll be at level 2 soon. Hit up the rooms with your support idols in them. The more support bonds you get, the more of their support events you get here, such as this one, and the more free stats you get. It's always mental, always SP, hopefully sometimes vocal as well. Guess we'll get rid of the visual one here. If you are new, since it looks like I maybe have some new people in the chat, these circle appeals are the actives, and when you grab one, you're replacing one of your current actives. So I always like to get rid of the mental recovery, because that literally doesn't hit at all. You can't even try last hitting with it. And then get rid of the one-times appeals of the stats that you're not focusing for your run. Alright, here's a vocal room, 27%. Oh, okay. Man, it's always taking so long to load here. I'm worried that we're getting the fail animation. Okay, vocals first. We do need to start winning auditions in order to have the correct number of fans to move forward here. So here's our 1 audition win, hopefully, of the season. Bummer, I was hoping that was our vocal 2.5 with the vocal buff that we just bought, but it was our vocal 1, still lingering around. Fortunately, since we've bought 2 active appeals already, the worst stack we can get is this. Our dance 1, our vocal 1, and then random other skills. And our random other skills will actually be useful, so we always have something useful. I'm going for goods because I don't quite want the judges to be over. I don't know if I've seen that animation before, but that's pretty cute. Alright, season 2. Pretty hard to lose auditions when you start having higher level support idols. And because we have that Kitty Rinze here, we're getting the nice vocal 21 from our audition, feels good. Oh, she does have 3 conversations, interesting. Alright, so we've gotten 45 vocal from just her card, which is pretty good. So we've hit D rank. Unfortunately, there are no good auditions to do in season 2. We can get like 15k if we really just grind auditions all day. We're at 36% fail, I'm just gonna rest. The rooms don't look great. I guess we'll get some SP from Mano. If we see Kiriko in the vocal room, especially where we're doing an SR, we probably want to knock that out. There's Kiriko, getting the 48 vocal from her. 6 card. I have her at 3 stars, so she's like pretty high level. Alright, we've got 55 SP. I'm gonna grab our... Maybe? Wow, that was interesting lag. Grab our Vocal 2 Dance Point 5. If I had Mano and Hiori in the same run, it would also hit for Visual 1.5. Illumination stars are pretty weird, dude. Let's hit up this mental room. I do want a little bit more. Getting close to that 300 mental. There's the radio room level up. I will say this game is pretty hard at the beginning if you don't do any Japanese at all. But if you just learn katakana, you can usually spell out most of the English words, and they use quite a bit of katakana in this game. And that's only learning like what, 40 letters or something? It's not too bad. I guess less if you ignore the 10-10s and the whatever the H to P is. That's pretty quick to figure out. 55% fails, no idols in any good rooms. Vocal is second. So I think we can win this audition here. None of the rooms look good. We want to rest anyways. Probably could have rested there in case she asks for a promise later. But here we go. Here's our Vocal 2.5 with the 2 or 3 turn buff after. Are we getting the Christmassy music for using Christmas Meguru? Can't quite tell what this song is, maybe it's a new one. Meguru screams too loud. Just barely missed the last appeal, feels bad. Snag that one though. First place, getting the bonus vocal from Rinze. You only need to get first or second to win the fans from these auditions. But there are, I think, 2 cards in the game. Rinze here and one of the Hiori cards. They give you extra stats if you make first place. Alright, so there's C rank, but since we're going for a true end, we want to hit B rank in Season 3. Getting those morning communications, at least hitting level 2 here, but man, we need level 3. So hopefully we get some more. Here's a promise. Yeah, that's why we should have rested. She wants to do a visual lesson this week, and we have like a pretty high fail rate right now. But man, we made it. Alright, so even better. Look at those support bonds. Okay, getting about halfway to level 3. Need to rest. It's vocal in 3rd place. Getting that vocal from Mano. So I could have tried. I don't know if I really have a good Hiori vocal card for that link appeal. I'm a little concerned we may not hit the 525. I'm thinking about getting this uncapped. But maybe we'll just Kiriko or Rinze just for the passives. I'm undecided at this point. I'm gonna get a vocal 2 here. None of these are particularly good since they all require being in the vocal slot. We'll just grab them all. We'll just grab a bunch of passives from now on. Okay, Kiriko in the vocal room with the excellent, getting the 46 from her. So we should not have to worry about vocal too much more. We can get some mental. We're pretty good on our skills. I'm going to do this because there are 2 girls in the mental room. Even though it was a pretty good vocal audition week. That gets Rinzai up into the red. Hopefully we can proc her last event at some point here. Still got some passive vocal to be gained. More promises. Okay, this is good. Hopefully it's a promise. Hopefully it's due an audition. That's not an actual promise we can get, but that would be nice. Okay, she's given us the heads up. 2 weeks from now she wants to do the visual room. So we can do this audition here. We've got plenty of mental, over 300, 322 or so. There's our 30% buff. So we'll do our hardest hitting move while we have the buff. I'm curious how much. Alright, let's look at Rinzai's. It's for 9.9. Never mind, we're not going to see it. I was curious how hard our Vocal 2 Dance Point 5 hit. It's trying to snipe blast there. Feels bad. Alright, so we got second place. So no extra vocal from Rinzai, but still get the 50k fans. Hitting rank B. Going into season 4, able to do that legend audition. So the run's going good so far, but season 4 can always be tricky. Okay, she has 4 conversations. It's more than I expected. Maybe there's like a base number of conversations per idol. Because the other one we just looked at only had 2, I thought. Curiouser and Curiouser. Alright. We can unlock these right off the bat. I think I just keep grabbing passives. Here's even more mental. Gets us 11 vocal too. We don't really need SP at this point. We could just go vocal. We can grab some SP if we want to vocal uncap more, but I'm feeling good going into this last week here. What is this? That's actually not bad. The only requirement of this skill is having Rinzai in the party. It can proc twice for 40% chance. Oh shoot, we promised her a visual week. Our stamina looks bad, but we have some trouble guards in the party, so no fail here. Thank goodness. Alright, so we do need to... We've never seen this event yet, or at least we can't skip it. Okay, there's a lot more events from her than I thought, so clearly there's like 2 events that are specific to the card that get listed on it, and then each girl just has X number of events as well. Because there's no way there were like 6 listed on this card. So heading into Season 4, needing a rest feels a little bad. But it's okay, because auditions don't require stamina. So here we go. First legend out of 4. Max tension, stats are pretty good. Skills are pretty good. Sadly, we do not have our vocal buffing skill. Already getting the bonus from the judge for hitting so hard. Okay, that feels real bad. Just barely missed it. We got hit by the judges enough, but the perfect was too small for me to go for it. Oof. Alright, so we lose this audition. Good thing I started early with our auditions. Feels bad. That's the legend for you. I think the legend is harder than wing quarters and wing finals. So, that's alright. This week is a visual first, dance second. Which means we can struggle for dance second here. I think at this point we just do auditions until we die. Okay. So the reason I can go for dance second is no opponents are hitting dance hard, at least in the second place. So we're hitting it for like 7 to 5k. Feels bad. I need more mental, man. I'm getting slammed hard by these judges. Okay. Feels bad. Okay, we got top on that. I don't know if we're just barely hitting second there. 2 stars away from third place. Alright, this run's getting a little bit rough. And I'm not sure why, because I feel like our vocal's not too much lower than it normally is here, but maybe it is. We're at 507 vocal. Legends shouldn't be as hard as it's been, but it is. That's alright. Still have 6 weeks, and we only need to win 3 of them. This is a vocal second, which is the easiest. So watch as I embarrassingly lose this as well. We're hitting 13k. Opponents are hitting for 4.6. So we're getting top appeal on vocal. The question is, are our enemies going to somehow snipe enough last appeals to put us in third place? And the answer is, with our memory appeal, hopefully not. Alright, let's see if we can't snipe this. Easy. Alright, first place. Should be capping out on vocal here. I don't think I bought any more uncap. I might want to buy an uncap if we can, but with all these auditions, I don't know if we've gotten enough SP. And here is... Okay, I guess we're grabbing dance, because she's got that 0.5 dance, so every little bit helps. Still want to hit memory appeal level 3, if we can, which I don't know if we're going to. Yeah, there's our 525. Let's get the rest in now. We need to win 2 more auditions. Vocal is second here. Should be an easy win. Sadly, we are not getting that uncap we wanted. So we'll see. 525 should be enough to win Wing Finals. Even if we're fighting not too lol. It'll be closer than I want though. Ooh, the double memory appeals already. Okay. I don't think this is going to last hit because we don't have memory appeal level 3. Which is a little scary. Yeah, 500 off. That's exactly what's going to happen in wing quarters as well. I'm worried. That's alright. Hopefully we get 1 or 2 more morning commus. The promise in here. We only need to win 1 more audition. So hopefully within the other 3 remaining weeks we can get some memory appeal. Alright, here's tons of vocal at the end. There is enough SP to get a little bit more uncap. Don't think there's going to be enough to grab this higher one. So here we go. Last audition win that we need. We have 2 more weeks to attempt if we fail this. Starting with the 30% 3 times. This time we're hitting for 17k versus 12k of the opponent. Okay, last hit on first, top appeal on first. Should be an easy first place win. Which means that that uncap we just got will come into play. We'll try and last hit here. 2 memory appeals from the opponents. It'll be close. Okay, so hitting 550 vocal feels pretty good. We got the fan requirements. So now I'm really hoping for that memory appeal level 3, because without it, wing quarters gets real hard to win. You only need to get to 50 out of 100 memory appeal. Oh, here's the morning commu. Nice. Hit that level 3. Yes. Alright. Wing quarters should be very winnable now. Worst case scenario is like a vocal third and an unlucky last appeal. But here we go. So we don't need anything. May as well grab like a little bit of SP, and by a little bit I mean a lot of bit of SP. There's 68. So we could have gone for this vocal 50 up, but that's alright. I'm gonna grab some more passives. And I almost want just to grab a little bit of extra mental here. 458 mental should be quite a bit for wing. Here we go, heading into wing. With that A rank, I saw a B on here, but we're A rank, right? I didn't like miss. Maybe it was saying B is required to get to wing. Alright, 45 SP. This is turn 5 or later. I don't think we need it. I think we just go for even more passives. Am I crazy? We're at 500k. Alright, everywhere says B. I'm like, did I not hit A? Alright, vocal first place for wing quarters. Should be very easy win. Welcome back to the chat show. Always good to have you here. So here we go, hitting for 14k. Ooh, look at those passives, girl. Sadly getting some of our weakest vocal hits, but there's top appeal. So we do want to snipe a last appeal from someone here. Ooh, this is going to be tough. There's 2 perfects coming out. I don't think our memory appeal is going to last hit this. Memory appeal would need to hit for 9k and it's not gonna. I'll try for the good here just in case. It worked out. The reason I could have gone for that is because even if it didn't work out, they had already cleared the judge, so would just go and hit the dance judge anyways, right? Cool, so we got second and third last appeals, first judge, top appeal, easy quarters win. I always get a little concerned when it's a vocal first because it's so easy to get top appeal on vocal, but then there's a chance that someone else snags all the last appeals. Alright, Meguru, let's do it. We're fighting for visual first, but we're fighting against Natsu Lol. One last vocal passive. Here we go. We gotta hit visual harder than the vocal opponent hits visual. Starting with that vocal buff feels good. We're hitting for 8.5. She hit for 5k. So we're hitting pretty hard here. She is not. Look at all these vocal buffs. So I think we memory appeal here. There's the true end. Easy hit. Got the last appeal and top appeal on first place judge. I think it's pretty impossible to lose at that point. Nice and easy true end win. I'm happy with it. That was easy actually. Did lose 2 auditions and still made it just fine, so I think our supports are getting good enough that we really don't have much to worry about with these true ends anymore. Besides some very unlucky quarters. Just barely hit the memory 3 actually, that's what really sealed the deal. If that was a memory 2, I don't know if we would have gotten some of those last hits. Alright, plenty of SP. We'll grab these gold skills now. Maybe. Yeah, and shiny colors has been a little bit laggier than normal lately. I'm not sure if this is... I'm gonna grab it just in case I ever use this card. It's kind of a weird skill. Dance 2.5, Visual 1. If it's a Link Appeal, another Vocal 1.5. Shiny, what are they? Illumination Stars are just kind of strange. I'm gonna grab the Tenka passive here, because it's more likely that I have Oh, that's fair, yeah, roll reset soon. I know, with all the anniversary events, we've got a lot more people in the Discord. I notice I've got a lot of viewers right now. If you are new and from the Discord, feel free to ask questions in chat. I do not bite. There's the true end. There's a bunch of silver tickets. Dance plus 20 at the start of a run's pretty good. Visual plus 30 on a Rinze card, on a Rinze support. That is super solid. Got some good EX skills from that. We're locking it. We are starring it. Okay, so here's... No, we'll go look at the card after. Cute little Meguru in her Christmas outfit. Heading home on a plane. Are we heading to America? There's no way to tell. I don't speak the Nihongo. Alright, 3k jewels from our SR True End. Alright, what was the deal with all these conversations? So if we go here, yeah, so there's three events on this card, and we had more than 3 Meguru events. So there's got to be like 2 or 3 default ones that are just shared among all the cards.